solving for a missing number in a proportion. There are 4 ways to do this. Look for a pattern, cross multiply and divide, algebra using an equation, or simplify first. Let's start with looking for a pattern. If you see the fraction 3/4, which is equal to x over 20, you would see at the denominator, 4 became a 20. Think of a multiplication or a division pattern that you see below. How could 4 become a 20? You know it's times 5. Whatever you do below, you do on top. Or whatever you do on top, you do the same thing below so that the proportion will be constant. So if I did times 5 below, I should do the same thing on top. I do times 5 on top. So 3 times 5 is 15. X is equal to 15. Look for a pattern. Cross multiply, then divide. This is from the word cross multiply. Cross multiply 3 times 12. 3 times 12. And you will get 36. After getting 36, divide it by the remaining number. The remaining number is 5. 36 divided by 5 is equal to 7. That's a 35. And a remainder 1 over 5. So x is equal to 7 and 1/5. Or as a decimal, you could say 7.2. Algebra using the equations. So to do this, you also do cross multiplication. Start with the one with the missing value. So you could multiply 5 times x. That's 5 times x is equal to, on the other side, you could see 7 times 3. You could write 7 times 3. So 5 times x, you could just write it as 5x equals 7 times 3 is 21. How can x be alone? Divided by 5, divided by 5. X is alone on the left side of the equation equals 4 and 1/5, or you could make it a decimal, 4.2. So x is equal to 4 and 1/5 or 4.2. The next method is to simplify first. How do I simplify? If you look at the left side, think of it as a fraction that could be simplified as divided by 2, divided by 2, that's going to be a 3/5. Now, after simplifying, it's easier to use any other method because you could see the 3 became a 9. So what pattern do I see? Times 3. Whatever I do on top, I do the same thing below. So that's 5 times 3 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. So the value is 15.